Richie, how would you sum up the emotions and the physicality of the game you just played against Baylor?
It's a good question. It was freaking intense. You know, like it was just intense to the very end. I'm so happy that we could just learn from the past and finish this game right here. You know, but it's awesome.
As you mentioned, you've been on the wrong side of a few of those games. So what changed tonight?
I feel like, you know, we really had to make value come out of the huddles. Like in every huddle, it was constructive, it was purposeful, not just standing around for a second. Huddle meaning when there's a break in the game, we come together and talk stuff out. But it was just like those were important. Just having to remind ourselves, just take a breath and let's just do this thing. Let's just go take it. You know.
What does closing out a game like that, a grinder, I mean, just really intense, close, do for a team moving forward?
It's huge. Not only just like the 3 in a row or whatever, but like it's huge to see that. Like I'm just so happy for just our team, you know, like that's a big deal. You know, Ole Miss, TCU, I'm going down the line.
Utah
right there, right? Like those are games where it was the very similar thing, but we just it just didn't go our way at the end. But like that's something that you can take, you can learn and apply to the next time, because that's not the last time we're going to be in a close game like that, right?
Frustrations can mount, especially when some calls you feel like should go your way don't go your way. How do you work through that?
I feel like I did a poor job at that today. I wish I would have done a little better of just moving on. But theoretically, since I didn't do that, but I will do next time, is just taking the call, maybe asking the ref for a little bit of clarification of just talk to me, like help me improve, but then moving on. I just was a little frustrated with some of those things, and I feel like I let it carry on for a couple more minutes than it needed to.
Every team wants to learn in a win. You're talking about a learning moment for you. So what else do you believe that you learned tonight that will help you moving forward?
Yeah, 45 bench points. That's incredible. I mean, I don't necessarily that. Like, I knew that, right? That we just have a depth of a team, but that we can just rely on each other. Say 3 wasn't falling for me tonight, but Cannon was coming in here and firing. Like it's awesome, you know. Like that's a team right there.
First ever 3-game win streak in Big 12 play. As magical as last year was at times, that didn't happen. So you've got that under your belt as well. How will that help you as you continue to stack wins and know that you got to go play a tough game on the road in Orlando?
Yeah, that's going to be a very tough environment. They do a good job. Those fans go crazy, and they're a really good team. But, you know, to be able to just, like you said, stack it, and I'm sure Coach was already preaching that a little bit ago, but just stacking days on days, that creates a little bit of improvement, and you just, over time, you can have a lot of improvement. But, like I'll say, like, just to be able to finish that on a win, take what we need to learn from it, but with a win, to really emphasize that, like that's huge, to be able to come and do that versus having to regather after a tough loss and move forward. But we're still hungry. We haven't done anything yet. We're what, 4-3, right? So, or
5-4.
4, yeah. And so like we got a lot of ways to go and long season ahead of us.
Richie, when you look at what Cannon did tonight, and I mean even yourself at times, some big numbers. But who are some of the guys on the team that feel like made monumental plays that maybe don't get as much credit?
I mean, first thing is Dawson Baker, right? Like, we don't make free throws, we don't win the game. That's what missed in those other games. And I was super happy that he stepped up at the biggest moment of the game and hit those 2 free throws. But Dallin Hall, too, you know, it's been a little bit hard for him. Just some up and downs and having to work through some stuff. But, you know, like, it made me so happy just to see that soft switch pull up. So they didn't switch hard and didn't step up, and he just nailed it. And like that was like one of my favorite plays of the game right there, because he deserves that 100%.
What was the atmosphere like in the Marriott Center tonight from your perspective?
It was rocking. It was awesome. It was freaking loud, and just like, I don't know, every seat had been filled and just screaming. It was a lot of fun. And to come out with a win with all that is even better.
And in front of Conor McGregor, no less. The team took a picture with him over there. What was that moment like?
I missed it. I was over here talking to some good friends. I saw them huddling around people, and I didn't even know. But
Justice for Richie. Next time Conor's in town, we'll make sure it happens.
He's in Provo.
Richie, congratulations on a great win. Good luck in Orlando.
Appreciate it, man.